welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Carly. In today's video, we will be decorating the Christmas tree at my family's lake house with the help of my mom and dad. In a perfect world, this wouldn't be the only Christmas video for this season, but I'm currently super busy working on another project that I will be talking about more in an upcoming video. But stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when I post a video. I have some exciting videos in mind since I'll be moving at the beginning of this coming year.
The leaves are so unchanging.
We've had this flock tree from Walmart for about 5 years and have put it up in various places. I believe it's a 9-foot tree and it's beautiful for the price. I feel like a flock tree you could get away with buying a cheaper one from Walmart without anybody knowing it's so affordable. I haven't bought a non-flock tree from Walmart before, so I'm not sure their quality. The basket is from Hearth & Hand collection at Target. We did have to purchase a smaller tree stand because the one that came with a 9-foot tree was too big to fit inside the basket. The smaller tree stand we purchased from Amazon and is 22 inches wide and it fits perfectly. It does make the tree a little less sturdy, but unless you have a pet or kids that mess with the tree, I don't see it being a problem.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
At this point, we had the tree fluffed the way we liked and began to add the scentsicles and the spiced pinecone scent to add a fresh tree smell when you passed by the tree. And then I added the star on top of the tree. We picked this one up from Anthropologie and loved the vintage look it added.
The leaves are so unchanging.
The ribbon we picked up from Magpie Market here in Marion. It's a beige and cream stripe, and we chose this ribbon to add warmth to the tree. I believe they've sold out of this ribbon, but they have other beautiful ribbons that would give your tree a similar vibe. Adding ribbon to a tree is definitely the most difficult part in my opinion. I included clips of me adding this ribbon for your guys' reference. Hard to explain, but you basically have to play with it until you like what you see. I started by just adding the ribbon in the general area that I wanted it. My goal was to have the ribbon appear to be traveling up the tree in an upward angle. I only had one roll, so I decided to cut the ribbon in sections to achieve this look with using the least amount of ribbon as possible. I wanted the ribbon to seem like it was weaving in and out of the tree. To do so, I would pull a section of the ribbon that was in a sparse area of the tree out and then weave it back in behind the branches in an area that was more full. Once the piece of ribbon was heading back behind the branches, I folded the ribbon in half to give the pieces that were seen an extra dimension and made it appear like the ribbon was getting smaller as it weaved its way back into the tree.
Not only green when summer's here.
Next, to add another layer of texture, we added these beads from the Hearth & Hand collection from Target.
But also when it's cold and dreary. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh.
Then it was time to add all the beautiful wooden ornaments we picked up from Magpie Market. The first item we added was this large beaded tassel. It is again from Magpie Market and was $23. You don't have to stick to putting typical ornaments on your tree. I love adding oversized, non-traditional shaped items on a tree, and this beaded tassel is perfect and can be used all year round to add texture to your decor. We then added this large snowflake ornament. It was $15.99 and it went nicely with our wooden theme. It's large, which is great for filling up any sparse areas on your tree.
Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me.
Next, we added these pinecone picks that we picked up from Stevens in Marion. They were $4.45 and of course added more texture and visual interest to the tree. Then we added these more ornate looking wooden ornaments. They are again from Magpie Market and were $9.99. These are smaller ornaments and are great to fill in any spots on the tree that are missing a little something. If you're interested in purchasing anything I mentioned was from Magpie Market, head over to their Facebook page, Magpie Market House. The final item we added to the tree was dried oranges. A couple days before decorating, I spent about 12 hours drying them. We bought 2 bags of oranges and cut them into thin slices. Placed them on a baking sheet with parchment paper and baked them in the oven at 200 degrees for 2 to 4 hours. Every hour or so, I would pull them out, pat them dry, switch out the parchment paper for a fresh piece, and put them back on opposite side down to work on drying that side. I continued this until they were the color I desired. While doing some research, I saw that you can keep them for about a couple years as long as you store them in an airtight container. If they've gained any moisture, you can throw them back in the oven to dry them out again. If you don't want to dry them out yourself, I'm sure you could buy some from Etsy. I may be doing that in the future because they were kind of a pain in the ass. We only ended up putting 10 on the tree and plan on using the others throughout the rest of our Christmas decor. I tied them onto a branch using some twine and then tied a piece of ribbon around the top to cover the twine. I left the tails of the ribbon hanging down, and the ribbon we used was from Amazon. Final product of the tree, I'm going to include some fun clips I edited out to do the voiceover.
There we go. We're set. Perfect. We don't need all that other shit. Cheers.
Look how beautiful! My goodness! Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, as well as hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when I post a video. Merry Christmas, everyone!
Bye.